What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video from our channel. Thank you so much for your kind and generous support. So we have Mercedes E320 Elegance petrol 3.2 litre V6 petrol engine. It's in a very nice, they call it silver, but it's more like a metallic champagne gold. It comes with full leather, being Elegance model. It's got the pepper pot Mercedes alloy wheels and full leather inside. It is a very beautiful looking car. These are now very cheap to buy, guys. They're quite a bargain. They start from anything from about £2,000 onwards, and in its day it still was a £40,000 executive luxury car, and it still looks quite timelessly beautiful. We've got the LED rear lamps. It's got a huge boot at the back, which is very spacious. If you have these, not all of them do, but you have the security engage brackets, that means that your rear seats will fold down and give you a huge carnivorous boot at the back, generous for loading for a decent four-door saloon. It's a 3.2 litre petrol engine, so it is ULEZ compliant if you live in a ULEZ zone such as London. It's absolutely fine, so you will get no charges. The emissions are good on these. Inside it is luxuriously appointed, as you'd expect from a Mercedes-Benz, even though it's an old one. You have full leather interior, which is still aged quite well. There's no rips or tears. It is very comfortable. 4 adults have plenty of leg room, plenty of headroom to sit on the back. It is quite spacious. We've got the veneer wood insets as well. It is climate controlled air conditioning, a CD player, and in the front it is still beautifully put together by Mercedes-Benz. Everything still works, the air conditioning still works, the radios, the CD player, everything seems to be fine. And it also comes with cruise control. You have steering mounted controls for your radio and your volume control as well. All the electric windows work fine. It's a beautiful place to sit in. The seats are very supportive, very comfortable. They have aged really well. You have plenty of storage cabinets. One there, pocket hole there, a small insert there as well, and one there as well. Yep, there's nothing broken or torn. Dials are quite simple to easy to use, easy to read. You've got a speedo, rev counter, a classic time gauge, or a clock. This one doesn't have the xenon headlights, but they can be replaced. It's an option if you wanted to put in a few hours yourself. And still being a 3.2 litre V6, it does deliver quite respectable performance. It's still got some punch. It's about 230 brake horsepower, delivered through Mercedes-Benz 6-speed automatic gearbox, and when you need to move, it does actually deliver quite decent performance, and you can space 4 adults in decent comfort. It's actually a cruising car. Put it on the motorway and go for long comfortable journeys. It will not tire you. It gathers pace really quickly, and it's very comfortable on long runs as well. Petrol wise, it's not too bad, about 20, best side of 22 miles per gallon local. Going obviously long runs, you can touch about 30 miles per gallon, which for a 3.2 litre is not bad at all. Right, let's quickly jump inside and give you a quick test drive on it. The gearbox is very nice to use. The shifts are very smooth, they're almost seamless, you can barely hear them. It does have the reverse parking sensors on this one as well, all fully central locked and electric windows, as you'd expect from a car of this age. And it's such a smooth drive on there. Engine is very smooth. It's a silky smooth V6 engine from Mercedes-Benz, 3.2 litre, doesn't struggle for power when you need it. The seats are super comfortable. They provide plenty of support. The leather is very soft, very comfortable, even through the corners she handles well, even though it's not really a sports model, but again it's still a Mercedes-Benz for really Ford money. power is absolutely on the spot. Whenever you need to put your foot down, the V6 is just instant and rapid. Picks up speed really quickly. Brakes are just as good. They are responsive and quickly slow you down safely, giving reassurance that you've got a good braking system on hand. Mercedes ABS system as well. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, the gear changes are super smooth. The engine is willing and responsive, and it's just a beautiful car to drive. I really am enjoying driving this car. It's one of the E-Class has always been one of my favorite cars. I know some people prefer the 5 Series, some people prefer the Jaguar XE or the XF models, but Mercedes has got something. It's a timeless classic. It just gives you a sense of occasion every time you sit inside a Mercedes-Benz and you take it for a little drive. It makes you feel good about yourself. I mean, make no mistake, it is still a very, very good quality motor. I mean, just for £2,000 mark, you still get a car that used to be worth £40,000, and it still drives like a luxury executive saloon. The seats are incredibly supportive, comfortable. The engine is willing, and they are quite reliable as well. This one's only done 112,000 miles, comes with full service history. Mostly they're owned by elderly gentlemen or sort of mature people, so they've not been abused, they've not been thrashed around, they've not lived such a hard life. Most of them get serviced regularly at main dealers as well. This one does have about 7 or 8 main dealer stamps, and it shows. I mean, it just drives absolutely beautiful. 112,000 miles is nothing for these cars. They still retain a lot of appeal for the money. So if you're looking for a good cheap executive car that you can just sort of cruise around and roam around and put your family inside, go for a long drive, something that's comfortable on the motorways, this is ideal. It starts there around, I mean, you can get a rough one maybe for less than £2,000, and it's a 4-door saloon that gives you decent economy, decent comfort, decent performance. I mean, the V6 just sounds absolutely beautiful when you put your foot down. It just moves through the gear so quickly, and it handles reassuringly like a Mercedes-Benz is. I mean, it's such a good quality car. It just makes you feel secure and makes you feel confident in driving this car. I mean, I feel it's just got such a good drive on it, even though it's an older car. I would highly recommend. It's a budget executive luxury car. If you're on a budget and you need something reliable, smooth to drive, comfortable within your budget price range, go for a Mercedes E-Class. The 3.2 is the best engine performance wise, and it's not too bad on economy either. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this short review. Thank you so much for kindly supporting our channel. We look forward to catching you. Please stay tuned, we've got loads of reviews coming your way, and hope you have a really nice day.